going to go ahead and get a little ASMR in here. Hello, I'm Spaztastic. Welcome to SpaztasticTV. Today we're going to be looking at this Kaito KA500 solar crank-powered emergency radio thing. And should you buy one? Well, I've owned this one probably since, oh God, when did I buy this thing? It had to have been probably when Obama was in the White House. So before I even started uploading videos on this channel, I've had this thing. I bought it to take camping. And I also bought it based off a lie that it says it can charge your cell phone. It can't. And the reason for that it can't is that if you put it on the charging thing, it'll want to draw power from the internal nickel metal hydride batteries. And the internal nickel metal hydride batteries are 600 milliamp hour batteries. And to put that in perspective, my cell phone has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery in it. So do a little bit of math, and you're only going to get a couple of percentage of freaking battery charge with that. Now, what about the ASMR? What about the solar panel? Well, the solar panel of mine doesn't work anymore. I mean, it'll work if it's flat, if I lay it flat down, but if I try to move it at all, there's a broken wire in it somewhere. And it's also powered by 3 AA's if you go that route, that's probably the best route to power this anyway. But when I bought this radio, it was either $25 or $30. Now they're $50. So I'm going to tell you the only thing that this radio does well is pick up shortwave radio. It picks up FM okay. It picks up AM poorly. Like, it just doesn't want to pick up AM for some reason. It's like the range for it's very short. Like, it doesn't have a very good coiled wire in there for that. But I also thought that they use that for shortwave radio. But I've been able to get shortwave on this thing, which I guess I could demonstrate, but I really don't want to go out in the snow. The FM reception is not very good. The speaker doesn't sound very good. It has a built-in NOAA radio, but it also doesn't pick up reception very well. But you can also set it to NOAA alert, but if you don't have this thing plugged into a power source, it will drain the batteries in it fairly quickly. Just to be honest with you, I mean, like, if they took around, and for still $50, but if they took the little nickel metal hydride battery pack out of here, which is literally just one that you'd have on an old cordless home phone, and instead replaced it with a lithium phosphate battery or a lithium ion battery, even one of those cheapo little Nokia NL5s, I think that's what they are, and put it in here, this would be such a much better radio because you could actually charge your phone somewhat with it. It could actually do what it was advertised to do. But I have listened to this thing in a technical emergency situation. We had a long-term power outage. When I say long-term, I mean the power was out for like 9 hours. So it wasn't really a long-term power outage. But I listened to the news on this thing. I mean, it worked. There are better options out there. In fact, this is the radio. I really took this radio camping, and I don't take it camping anymore. Instead, I take this QFX camping with me now, which this radio is also a lot heavier, and it's powered by D batteries, but I've never had the batteries actually dead on it. What model is this? This is the J114U. They also go under a different brand, freaking Supersonic, and I think there's another brand that puts their name on this. But this radio actually sounds really good. Doesn't pick up shortwave worth of fuck. And the MP3 functionality on it's a little wonky, but it works pretty good. But this thing sounds really good. But we're talking about emergency radios. You can go pick up one of these emergency radios over on Amazon. I don't know how much this one costs, but it's also got a NOAA weather radio in it. Pain in the ass to tune because it doesn't have a dial to tune it. It also has a solar panel that does work. Don't know for how long. But it has either a 2,000 or a 3,000 milliamp hour freaking lithium phosphate battery in it. And I would honestly spend less money and buy a Chinesium one over the freaking made in China Kaito Voyager because the radio is just not that good. This one's a hell of a lot better. Other than I haven't really tested its shortwave ability because, well, it takes 9,000 years to press the buttons to get it to tune to a station that you want it to. So that's a drawback for this one. But it has all the same functionality, and it's a better radio. It also sounds better. But anyhow, since I've droned on for too long, and this is me literally just making padded content for YouTube and for algorithm reasons, let me know how wrong I am down in the comments section, or if you've had the same problem with your Kaito Voyager, or if this maybe influenced your decision to purchase one. But anyhow, I'm Spaztastic. You're watching Spaztastic TV. I've droned on for too long. Thank you for watching.